going on, everyone? Welcome to EagleEyeFX, and in today's episode I want to show you my weekly forecast. So I want to share with you from my watch list what I'll be looking for this coming week. Alright guys, show some love by hitting the subscribe button, by liking this video, and by turning on the notification bell so that you don't miss out in our future videos. Alright guys, thank you so much for the love. I appreciate the support and the comments and the likes. Thank you so much guys. So let's go into it. I'll start with AUDUSD. Alright, this is AUDUSD. You can see that this is a daily time frame, so you can see AUDUSD has been on a downward trend. Then there was this uptrend over here. Okay, so you can see that from the day time frame, AUDUSD has been on there was an impulse move. This actually is on its corrective phase, because you have you have an impulse move, then you have correction, or definitely the long term is we're looking for buys, but you have to come down to lower time frame, and so that we can be able to find our entries and what we are looking for at this time. Okay, so you can see here that from the 4-hour time frame, you can see that AUDUSD gave us a downward trend here. Then of course it broke out this structure. As you can see, if I extend this, you can see there's a breakout here. Then it's been on an upward trend. Okay, then now you can see this came all the way to, of course, when it broke here, the 90% rule is that we are expecting AUDUSD to come all the way to here, and you can see that it actually came all the way and broke this level and gave us this structure, which is a very good sell structure, of which so many people were caught up on the wrong side, because a lot of people thought that this was an impulse move, correction, then continuation, right? Or maybe if you had done this level as if you had placed this level let's say as a zone like that, you can see that immediately the market just broke out, corrected, and then gave you a very weak candlesticks. So many people entered their buys over here, and I'm sure maybe they were targeting this level over here, this next level over here, some 2%. But you know, for us who trade market structure, definitely the moment we saw this structure over here, we knew that the market was going to sell, because this was a correction. All right, and then you can see that it broke out. You know, it's been tripping down. Last week it was somewhere around here. Now it has broken this structure. You can see broken out, giving us a flag. Now it's descending, and as you can see that still correcting. So I'm expecting this. I'm actually expecting this to trip all the way, you know, to continue coming all the way to this downside here. So for AUDUSD, definitely I am looking for what? I'm looking for selling opportunities to the downside. Okay, let's go to the next pair. Next pair is CADCHF. So this is CADCHF, and as you can see, CADCHF has been on a downward trend. Okay, there was a very beautiful trade that we caught here. It was actually 9%, but let's clear this so that at least our charts can be clean. And as you can see, if you draw here like this, you can see that we actually had this descending structure over here. All right, we had this maybe if you can extend this somewhere around over here, you can see that we have some form of like a descending structure over here. Then also we had some touches here, and then the market has broken out, it's correcting, of which I'm actually anticipating for. I'm looking for buys all the way to this level over here. So you can as well buy over there, or you can wait for it to come all the way down here. All right, and then maybe increase your stop loss a bit, maybe around 25 pips there about. Okay, then you see that it increases your reward. Okay, you see now it becomes 8%. So definitely this for me sells an impulse move, then now it's correcting. So I'm actually anticipating, I'm looking for continuation, of which, well, sometimes the market might come all the way to this level over here. Okay, so the market might decide to just, you know, correctively come to this level and then give us a double bottom before we see a move to the upside. So we're going to watch over this, but definitely on CADCHF I'm actually interested in buys to the upside. Okay, let's go to the next one. So the next one is AUDJPY, right? This is an AUDJPY trade, and I was actually just having a discussion with some of my friends who are traders, because AUDJPY is giving us two things. So it's a matter of probabilities and possibilities. So remember, we are not the market makers, right? We are not the market makers, so it's a matter of probability and possibility. Because if you look at a higher time frame structure, and this is actually a 4-hour time frame, you can see that we have an impulse move, okay, then we have a correction. So definitely we are anticipating for what? For a continuation. Also, more confirmation is that we have a touch over here, we have another touch over here, then also we have a third touch over here. Okay, so maybe let me just mark this properly so that you can be able to see. So you can see that we have an impulse move correction, we are anticipating for continuation, and we have 1, 2, 3 touches over here, right? So we are actually anticipating for, or we are looking for buys. But also when you zoom in, let's zoom in, maybe when you zoom in further, you can see that it's actually giving us another structure over here, because as you can see, you know, there's this ascending structure over here. Let's go to the 1-hour time frame. So from the 1-hour time frame, you can see that we have this ascending structure over here, okay, which has already 3 touches. So the possibility is that, you know, this market could actually, you know, correctively go that way, come here and give us, you know, a touch over here and another touch over here, you know, give us, you know, something like a double top before it goes to the downside. So you can see that it's a matter of probabilities and possibilities. All right, so this is a very clean sell setup, of which the market may actually come all the way to here and then, you know, just go down to sell, you know, before maybe we see a movement to the upside. So if you go back to the 4-hour time frame, but the higher time frame buyers is that we are looking for buys, of course, but you know that the market may actually decide to. The probability also is that, you know, this market could easily do this, come all the way to here, give us a double top, you know, come all the way here, give us a double bottom, you know, have more strength, then you can see that together now it can go to the upside. So that is one probability. Another probability is that the market may just decide to do what? We just decide to continue going up to the go to the upside. So we'll just be observing and seeing how this is gonna play out on AUDJPY. All right, so remember, when the market is not clear, just leave it. Don't trade something that you're not clear. If you don't have confirmation and it's not clear for you, you don't have any confirmation, just leave it. All right, yes. So let's go to the fourth pair, sorry, which is EURCHF. So this is EURCHF, and you can see it's been on the longest downward trend. Okay, so you can see that we had an impulse move correction, then it is actually moved all the way down. You can see that it broke the 90% rule and went further down, but that's actually the weekly time frame. So let's go to the daily time frame, then you can be able to see that on the daily time frame you can see what EURCHF is giving to us. Okay, so this is actually the daily time frame. So you can see that it's actually been it's been on a downward trend. Okay, it's been on a clean downward trend. As you can see here, we've got 1, 2, and 3 touches, but it's still moving to the downside. Perhaps might come and give us a 4th touch before it starts moving to the upside. Let's look at it at the 4-hour time frame. So the 4-hour time frame, you can see that it's still on a very strong sell. It has actually broken this low over here, so which means that you know, it might actually continue going down. All right, so it might actually continue going down. Perhaps it might come all the way to this level over here, maybe give us, you know, a touch over here before we see a what, before we see a move to the downside. So it's not yet clear. As at now, it's not yet clear, all right, because it may come all the way to this level over here and come and give us, you know, another touch, you know, on this trend line over here. As you can see, we had a touch here, another touch here, 2 touches here, and then we have another. So we might come all the way to here then before we move, and then you can see there's been an impulse move, there's a flag here, another impulse move, there's a flag here, then you can see an impulse move. So I believe that maybe EURCHF is still on downward trend. So maybe I'm only be interested in buys the moment I see a confirmation to buy, but as at now we can say that EURCHF is still on a downward trend. So let's look at the last one. So the last one you have is NZDJPY, and as you can see from this is actually the 1 hour time frame. We had this structure over here which was broken, and market played all the way the 90% and came back to, you know, all the way to the top here, has given us a clean double top over here. So I'm actually be interested in sales. Okay, I'm actually be interested in sales. Maybe minimize my stop loss to maybe, you know, somewhere around 15 pips thereabout, or can put the stop loss size based on your personality and what you're looking for. But you can see that here, if I have a 15 pips stop loss, even if this becomes my first target, then we are looking at a possible 5%, because as you can see here also the possibility that, you know, this market might, you know, give us you know, this M formation over here, right? Maybe come here and give us a triple top over here before we see a movement to the downside. And if you go to the higher time frame, if you look at this higher time frame bias, okay, you are talking about I'm looking at the 4 hour time frame. You can see that you know, we came from up over here. You know, there was an impulse move, correction, impulse move. You can see this is an impulse move, this was a correction, another impulse move, and this correction, then there was a breakout. The market has come to correct over here to give us a double top over here. And then now you can see that maybe you can wait for it to come on top over here, so that you can be able to catch a bigger reward, a risk to reward over here, risking 1% to make some 5%. And yeah, if you can just also hold it longer, you know, and all the way to down here, coming all the way down here, we're talking about almost 19%, of which, even if you decide to exit at this level over here, okay, this level over there, over this level, you're seeing this clean 6%. So that's what I'll be looking for this week, guys. So remember to show some love by liking, by subscribing, by turning on the notification bell, and by sharing. Remember also to leave us a comment below in the comment section. And thank you guys for watching. This is EagleEyeFX signing out.